What is up, guys? This is Brandon, aka Fat Man Weiss. Today I'm going to be uploading my very first video to YouTube. Now, as you can see, we're playing Pokemon Crystal version. I intend to do a Nuzlocke. It's a soft randomized Nuzlocke. Before I get into that, though, a little bit of information about me, since this is my first video, introductions and all that. Hi, name's Fat Man Weiss, as I have said. Come here mainly just to play some games, maybe entertain some people along the way. First series I decided to start out with is Pokemon Crystal version. I don't plan on being a PokeTuber or anything in that light, but Pokemon Crystal was the very first video game I ever owned, and the very first Pokemon game I ever played, so I thought it'd be kind of ironic and very fitting for it to also be the first video game I ever, well, uploaded to YouTube. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this game. And as we're kind of going through this intro, I'm going to explain what I mean about a soft randomizer. So this is a Nuzlocke, and for those that don't know what Nuzlocks are, it is a style of Pokemon to where it adds a unique challenge to it. And that challenge is rather than just being able to go out, catch them all, collect them all, and create the perfect team, you're a lot more limited in what you can use, in that you are only allowed to use the first Pokemon you encounter on each route. And you can try to capture any static Pokemon like legendaries, and obviously use any gift or egg Pokemon you get along the way. But the biggest reason that makes a Nuzlocke hard is that if one of your Pokemon faints, it's dead. It's gone. You gotta box it, release it, whatever you want to do with it. And because of that, well, it can be very difficult along the way. This is a soft randomizer in the fact of it's not fully randomized. So everything's randomized, but I have everything scaled to a certain power level. So, for example, our starters, we're probably going to see all first stage Pokemon that can evolve, 2 times into a third stage. We won't see any legendaries or anything like that. We could. The randomizer is a little wonky. It's not a perfect software, so that'll make it a little more interesting along the way. But I wanted to do it this way just because I want this to be both a challenge for me and a relaxing and enjoyable experience for y'all. Now, I have played Crystal hundreds of times, so I'm not expecting this to really be that much of a challenge, but I don't want to get too cocky because, well, Nuzlocks have a bad habit of, well, ruining your time. And especially since this is an older generation of Pokemon, there are some wonky game mechanics, main one being, well, critical hits do double damage. So we're probably going to lose at least half of our Mons that die to a stupid crit that we couldn't avoid. I'm preparing myself fully for that. But for today's video in specific, we're just going to go through these introductions, go through this beginning stage. And once we get to the point of the starters, that is when I'm going to cut the video. And I'm going to ask you guys, all 5 of you that are probably going to watch this, my 5 friends that I'm forcing to sit through this video, to comment down below on what starter you want me to go off with. So, and I will check back in sometime tomorrow or within the next couple days and, well, tally it up. So let's go ahead and get started here. You boy or a girl? I am hopefully a boy, but I could change my mind tomorrow. Alright, what time is it? So for me, it is a nice old 1 in the morning because what's a friggin' sleep schedule? I will also say to those that are new to this channel, I am not exactly PG. I don't cuss a whole lot, I don't think. There will probably be some F-bombs, some dams, some shits, all that sort of stuff. But I will try to keep those to a minimum just in case anyone's watching with the family around, and, well, no one really wants to hear that. Another thing, for now, I'm going to be reading at least any important character dialogue out loud. I'm not exactly a voice actor, and I'm not really going to be trying too hard with voices. I might, as I pick up confidence as the series goes along, get a little more exciting with it. But for now, we'll just keep it straightforward and try to enjoy, well, one of my favorite games of all times together. So, hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Purple Sludge, Grimer. People and Purple Sludge live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some people battle with them. And we're not going to talk about the people that we found out in the 4th Gen games that slept with them. We'll keep that quiet. We're not quite ready for that here in Gen 2. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? Chris! No. It is... So ever since I was a kid, for some reason, when I was a real young boy, I would always make my names Seth. I don't know why. I have no real attachment to that name. I do have a couple friends by that name. But as I grew older, I started to always name all my characters Blaze. That was a nickname I became very fond of. Little known fact, Blaziken's actually my favorite Pokemon. But we're not going to do that today. I feel it is appropriate, we'll go with Fat Man, since that is, well, me. Fat Man, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. We'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and dumbass crits awaits you with Pokemon. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. Alright, so we're in our little room. No potion in this generation. They had that in Gen 1. They took it out in Gen 2, and then they brought it back in Gen 3. So, but nothing here. I'm also hoping that throughout playing this game, I kind of plan on being a little more explorative. However you English properly. And so maybe you'll learn about some new hidden items or secret areas you didn't quite know about. This game has a lot of little side pieces to explore. And I think that's what always really drew me back to this game, no matter how many times I've played it. Oh, Fat Man. That's a rude-ass thing to call your son. Our neighbor, Prof. Elm, was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. Alright, so now we can go get youngster Joey's phone number. Pokemon gear, or just Poke gear, it's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? For some reason, I always manage to mess this up. So, because it is 1 in the morning, it is Tuesday. Tuesday, is it? Yes. Is it daylight savings time? No. Yes. Come home to adjust your clock for daylight saving time. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? Yes. Don't you just turn the Pokegear on and select the phone icon? Phone numbers are stored in the memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? Thank you, Mother. Thank you. So, this is our little starting town. New Barktown. The town where the winds of a new beginning blow. Yo, Fat Man. I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. So the one thing I don't like about the older generations that I think they did capitalize on the newer ones is all these people, all these miscellaneous NPCs, they don't do anything. They don't offer you any worthwhile advice, no hidden Pokedex entries, no special items. They're just, you walk into their house, they say, "Hi, Fat Man, blah, 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 get out of my house." And then that's it. So it doesn't really encourage you to explore the towns they're in, which, you know, I mean, these are old games. 2001, 2000 is when I think Gold and Silver came out, so, you know, there's room for improvement. And then there's this guy. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Thunk. Little known fact, after you, well, play through the story and this guy moves, in the remakes, if you come back here, there is a potion? Super potion? I think it's potion. Waiting for you. I don't believe, though, that little hidden item is here, sadly. But let's continue in and meet Professor Elm. Fat Man! There you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research right now, and I was wondering if this tiny 10-year-old boy could help me. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. You know, I was always more a fan of Digimon, so we'll say no. I said no. I said no. I said fuck. I said yes. Thanks! You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh hey, I got an email. Hey listen, I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. Now this is what I've always wanted ever since I was a kid. Is Mr. Pokemon his nickname? Or is his actual name, be it first or last, Pokemon? And if it's his last name, that's gotta mean something. You know? And if it's his first name, what kind of dick of a parent is gonna look at their newborn child and say, fuck it, Pokemon? That aside, he keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real, unlike the last time where it was fake. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait! I know! Let's send this child with a monster in his pocket on an adventure to get an egg. Can you go in our place? I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these here balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Fat Man. Go on, pick one. So, before we see what is contained in these tiny little balls that are the size of me, as I said, today's video, very laid back, introduction, you know, y'all get to meet me, kind of see what I'm about, and after this video is uploaded, I would ask that anyone that watches it that wants to see this series go any further than just this, to comment down below on which starter I should pick. Now I'm going to take all biases, as I'm sure I'm going to have them, and I mean, it won't be hard to figure out which one's the winner, because like I said, probably going to be like 5 people to watch this, and that's fine. But, you know, for those of you that do watch this, just comment down below for me. Once I feel like we've gotten enough, you know, more than at least one person, I'll work on making the next video, picking the starter and all that. But before we reveal this, I did want to say a little extra stuff, kind of talking your guys' ear off right now. So for one, as you can see, this video has had no layout, no real editing done to it, very bare bones. That is because I'm currently in the process of designing a layout. I'm not excited about it yet because I have no artistic talent, but it is coming along. Hopefully I'm going to work on it tomorrow. But I didn't really stress too much. I didn't think I needed one for this video. You know, we're not getting any badges, getting any Pokemon or anything like that. So, but hopefully next video I will have a nice layout for you guys. Another thing is, I will not be using a face cam for this video on account of I don't actually have a webcam of decent quality. I have a laptop with one built in, but I'm not trying to record with my busted ass laptop. And currently, because I live in a college town and all the classes are online and requiring webcams for class meetings, they are sold out everywhere. And I could always order one online, but I get the feeling if I want to actually have a webcam for the sake of doing a face cam in my videos, I want to wait until I have some money saved up to where I can get actually one that's worth a damn, rather than getting one that's just going to make me, well, look like a Gen 1 Pokemon sprite. So, and third and final thing before we get back to the meat of this, I will say, not that this really needs to be said, but I will not be asking anyone for any likes, any subscribes, anything like that. I'm not actually intending on this channel going very far. That sounds pessimistic. I don't mean it to sound that way. It's not like I'm not going to put any effort into this to bring you guys content. But the main reason I decided to do this channel is I used to stream a long time ago. And I really enjoyed streaming, even though I never had that big of a following. But I enjoyed it because it kind of felt like it gave me an extra reason and purpose to playing video games. And over the course of the past week or so, I've kind of been in, I guess, a video game slump, to where I've been having a really hard time finding motivation to play games. And one night I was just laying in bed and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I have almost everything I need to record at least decent quality videos. Why not do something I've always kind of joked about doing and create a YouTube channel? So, like I said, I'm not really looking for this channel to go very far. It's not a source of income for me. You know, I'm not going to ask and beg everyone to like and share it with their friends and blah, blah, blah. If you find this video and you enjoy this video and you want to like it, do it. If you want to dislike it, do it. I don't genuinely care. I am here to find a little bit of extra motivation to play games, and hopefully along the way entertain a couple people. I know at least a couple of my friends are excited to see this series go through, and honestly, to me, that's enough. So, but now that I've done all the, well, logistics and shit out of the way, let's get down to seeing what we have. So, first up, we have a Dratini. Oh shit. That's pretty fucking cool. Kinda. So, I will go ahead and say, for those that may not know as much about this game as I do, not trying to persuade anyone. If y'all want to vote to give me a Dratini, that's fine. Probably will not have a Dragonite by the time we go into the Elite Four, and that'll suck. But I will say, as cool as it is to have a pseudo-legendary, Dratini is bad. Its level up moveset is bad. Its stats are bad. It doesn't evolve into Dragonair until 30. And with a Dratini, we're essentially going to be using Wrap and Thunder Wave until like level 30-something to when we get Slam. Now, granted, we do have TMs, and the TMs are randomized, so that could change it. So I'm not stressing about it too much. But that's a pretty cool first pick. The second one is Igglybuff. I don't need to say anything about this. It's got a lot of HP. Not much else. And then third is the rock guy, Geodude. I'm okay with that. Honestly, all three of these picks are not bad. I do have another thing I will say. The randomizer did allow me to make impossible Evos possible. So if we do get this Geodude, I will be, I think at level 35 or 40, be able to evolve it into a Golem. So Geodude is a great pick. Igglybuff, not so much. I've used a Jigglypuff before. Wigglytuff's kind of cool. It's got a really diverse moveset. Like I said, it's got a lot of that fat, raw HP. I mean, hey, that's appropriate. Fat Pokemon for fat man. But that aside, you guys, I really appreciate y'all clicking on and checking out this first video of mine. I look forward to continuing this series and seeing how far it goes. I genuinely believe I can beat the Elite Four. No matter what hurdles come at us, I have pretty good confidence that I will be able to beat the Elite Four. Can I go past that to Red? I doubt it. I really doubt it. I will say I did also increase the difficulty of the game by 20%. So the levels of trainer Pokemon and I think wild Pokemon are increased by 20%. That won't make that big of a difference early on, but later on we'll really start to notice. So that, just take that into consideration, before you stick me with a Pokemon that's not going to be good until it's a Dragonite. Just kidding. But anyway, appreciate you guys coming out. Well, not really coming out anywhere. Sitting in your house clicking on a video that you genuinely didn't have to. So I will see you guys in the next video. Just let me know what's going to be our starter for this adventure. And I hope you guys have a good day, night. I mean, it's 2 in the morning right now. So I guess day. Most of y'all are going to see this during the day. Have a good day. Bye-bye.